Hey guys, another quick video. Got a client is debating on the 10,000 capacity bricks, which these are all 10,000 capacity bricks. Obviously much different in exterior appearance, but they do all hold exactly 10,000 US dollars. And then we're going to compare them to, disregard these. This one shouldn't be here, but it's cool, so I'll leave it there. These are 25,000 capacity bricks. We make several different configurations of those as well. So let's just go through this real quick. This one's called a pocket brick. This one is very minimalistic. It holds exactly 10,000. This one's been black anodized. This one's available in black anodized and polished, with or without crosshatch pattern, which is this pattern you see here. The without would be something like this. This is called a raw machine finish. This one also has the availability of a hole in the end. The purpose of that is if you'd like to put an eye hook in here and a cable, rope, whatever, you can hang this inside your wall. This is so small you can put it anywhere. That's why we call it the pocket brick. It is very small and easy to move around. Excuse me. Next up, this is a standard 3/4 inch 10K capacity brick. This one has a thumb slot to get the money out. It's not really necessary when it's that small, but it looks cool. These are very basic. This is a machine finish, just like I was referring to with this one a second ago. These two are just about the same. This one is, actually that's a 5K. This one are just alike. This one is a limited series we did quite a while ago. We might have, I don't know, 5 or 10 of these left, I'm not sure. This one we made it extra large on the sides for a client who wanted to, she wanted this exact exterior size, so we made her what she wanted. One of the big differences in this style or similarities, I guess you could say, this one has a finger groove. These do not. This one doesn't need a finger groove, it's very small. But one of the big differences is this one has an aluminum ridge, and this is what aligns the two pieces. This is an innie, this is an outie. This is the same in respect to having the ridge versus not. These have a stainless steel sleeve here, and this aligns with this hole, and that's what locks it in place so the lid stays aligned. On to other larger ones. This is a 10K big brick. This one holds all the cash in the bottom. These we typically, this is very heavy. This is a solid piece of, actually just this one piece is probably twice as heavy as these two pieces combined. These are generally done for gifts. We have all kinds of requests for different reasons for these. This one's got the Corvette logo on it. And this one also bolts from the top, so the bolts are exposed when the design is up. Then last but not least, in the 10Ks is the, well, this is basically the same thing as this one. This one's just decorated much, much more. This one we did the inside. We did a beautiful design. This one has a nice design also. This has the same design that's on the side, is also on the inside. This one has polished brass inserts. This one has no inserts. It will be getting stainless steel inserts before we ship it. This one also has the lid on the inside done very nicely, just like the outside. So we go really all out on some of these, depending on my client's budget. This even has the bottom that matches the same design here. Of course, we've got our logo here on the bottom. So these are all 10,000 capacity bricks. They're all similar in the sense that they hold $10,000 in US currency, but they're very different in the sense that you know, they cost a lot different, and of course they look a lot different. So I'm just going to put the smallest right next to the biggest and show you the difference here. So these two are both 10,000 capacity bricks. Obviously one is grossly larger than the other. The weight difference is probably 8 or 9 times. So that's our 10,000 lineup. On to 25,000. We'll just go over this very quickly. So this is a 25,000 capacity brick. This one is actually not quite done. This one's getting polished for a client. This is called a wall brick. And the wall bricks have a hole in the end for an eye hook. And this is designed, when these two pieces are together, it fits in between your drywall and your exterior wall, or in between two interior walls. It's just the right size to slide it between your walls. This one, which is very similar, is called a skinny brick. A skinny brick has no hole in either end to hang it in the wall. This is more of a showpiece. They both have, this one doesn't have it yet, but they both have sleeves, stainless or brass, depending on the client's preference. These generally we do a cutout for a credit card, a spare ID, or a lot of my clients use gift cards in the bottoms of these. And this lid is 1 inch thick solid, just like the very large 10K bricks. These lids are 1 inch thick. These are the same width, and they look almost identical. This is slightly thicker. This is quite a bit heavier. The lid is 3/4 of an inch thick. So these are really, really similar, but this one has a real specific purpose to fit inside your wall. On to a little bit bigger bricks. So this is a standard 25,000 capacity brick. It's roughly the same height. Actually, it's a little bit shorter than this. Let me show you. This is real similar. Actually, it's identical to the other one that I showed you guys earlier. This one and this one are identical, with the exception of this holds 25,000 cash, which means this cavity is 2.5 inches deep. 10,000 American dollars is a 1/2 inch thick, so 25,000 would be inch and a half thick is $25,000. So these are basically the exact same thing as the 10,000. This one's just a little bit deeper, so I'm not going to dwell on that too long. Of course, it's beautiful, but we make these with all kinds of functionality. Any and all of our bricks, you have the option to add a watertight gasket if you like. Many people ask me how they perform in fires. I will link the video to some of our brick fires. We put all these in a fire before we start marketing them. We don't make them fancy first, because I want to waste a whole bunch of money making something gorgeous and then burn it. That's just to test it. We have had a 100% survivability rate of the cash inside in a 45-minute fire. Well, that's actually not true. When I say 100% survivability, our worst one, we lost about 6 of the 250 bills that we put in a brick and burned it for 45 minutes. And this is a blaze. We don't just light a match and stick it under and see what happens. So while we're here talking for the same customer, so he was debating between the 10 or $25,000 brick, the wall brick in 50,000 capacity. Basically this and this are identical, except this lid is solid. This lid is recessed to hold additional cash. So this one, believe it or not, does hold 50,000 in cash, and this does hold 25,000 in cash. I think you can actually sneak about 26,000 into that. So that's a couple of the different bricks. I want to just show that real quick. I might have, this might be a black 25K, I'm not sure. This one's bolted together. Yeah, it's bolted. No, this one's a 50K. So this one and this one are the same, except for that one is black with the crosshatch pattern. This is anodized with fingerprints on it. And this is raw aluminum machine finish. So there's a couple different bricks to think about. Let me know what you think. If you get more money and want to really step it up, I will give you a little peek at a new one we're just about done with. This one's really, really nice. This one, we decided to do the walls a little differently than we've ever done before. We just started making a whole group of these. There's several reasons why we did this. I'll probably make a video just on this and why we did it. This one holds 1, 2, 3 stacks of 50K, so basically 40, 40, and 40. And then the lid recesses, and you can finish your 10 in each of these. So when you put it together, this holds 150K. This is more of a showpiece. This is designed to be hidden in your wall. I wouldn't buy this one and put this in your wall. This one's probably too pretty for that. This one's more of a demonstration brick, I guess you could say. And I think my guy Charlie might be working on, where's the big one, Charlie? You just worked on a big one?
There's this right there, and then the parts over there.
So this one is a $250,000 capacity. And this one is beautiful. Ooh. We've been working on this for a couple of weeks now. This will be a sneak peek. Nobody's seen this one yet. My guy did a beautiful job putting these stripes in here. This is really just a demo. I mean, I'll sell it, of course, if somebody wants it. But this is really just going to be for website photos so that you can see a really, really pretty 250K brick versus a regular 250K brick. And then, of course, there'll be difference in price if you want it fancy versus not so fancy. I got Mr. McFarley over here, so this is the base. So this is where the bulk of the money fits. It is absolutely gorgeous. So we just started doing this striping in our bricks. It doesn't serve any function other than it's really cool. And the way heat and aluminum work is pretty neat. The more surface area, the quicker it can dissipate the heat. So just adding this texture versus, say, a smooth finish like this, having that texture adds more surface area to the part, which means it can release heat quicker because there's more surface area to do so. So what does the bottom say on this one? That's gorgeous. That's my logo. Yeah, I'm very happy with it. And this one's a little different than others you might have seen. This one gets feet on the bottom, and then the bolts go in through the lid. I'll show you. The bolts going from the top of the lid. So these bolts for this demo brick will be, you know, really, really nice. In fact, Charlie's probably working on some bolts right. These aren't the bolts for it, but they'll give you an idea. So we'll really polish them out nice, sand them smooth, and basically make every surface on the bolt absolutely gorgeous. And you guys seen a couple sneak peeks of some other projects too. And what are you working on over here? Oh, okay, yeah, we had a gentleman come in. He's got "Let's Go" on his license plate. So this is gonna go on the bottom of his license plate. I'm not sure what he means. I think his name is Brandon, I'm not sure. These are for the Tryon Nemesis RR. These are gonna be anodized red, probably in the morning, and then be installed on the car maybe Saturday or Sunday. So there's a sneak peek of a couple of things. I know this is a long video, sorry. Hope you enjoy. Please subscribe, drop a comment or a like. There's a bunch of stuff in here, so if you're seeing this video for the first time, this is your only video you've seen, do screenshots before you message me and say, hey, how much is this? I've got thousands of bricks and thousands of videos, so please be specific when you contact me. I love making this stuff. It's a lot of fun. This one's really cool. I'm not sure who that's for. Oh, that's Barbara's. That's beautiful.